Hey guys, what's up? It's the Beard572 again. Streaming actually second time today. I probably would have done the first stream longer, but we are actually on our way to the Caymans. I don't know, that's how I pronounce it. But I figure we'll actually just go ahead and pick up this helicopter that's up this way, instead of driving there. That'll make it a whole lot faster. And just okay, it's a little ways up here, so maybe that's it. I don't know. I just thought I saw something. I guess not. I'm saying things. Where in the world is this chopper? Oh, I see it now. Okay, so those two super easy, and you know, while we're here, we'll go ahead and get this intel. So, because we're still in a 4.0, but
I got it, supply.
so we're just going to do as much of the smuggling as we can. I might decide to just stop streaming at some point in the middle of doing all the smuggling and start searching for resources and some more weapons and such, because I don't have all of them on this character yet. That was a big explosion. So let's see how far we are away. Okay, so we're not too far from getting into that new territory. Okay, so we're in that territory now. We're gonna go ahead and land real quick so we can get our dialogue.
Shifted off to Caymans. Got the capsules.
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder to the U.S. Best intel, these subs follow one of the tributaries of the Amazon, and then it's the Atlantic for transport to the coast.
Jesus, that's 12,000 miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called Over the Railroad. He's got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, real mad science type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Kazan. Get me all the intel you can of what's going on, as well as our...
Most Those cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Lydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Jimenez. From Jimenez, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Lydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're going to take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Lydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
Okay, so got the beginning dialogue in the video. Let's go ahead and take this marker off. And we'll go ahead and go towards that major intel spot right there. I believe this area isn't rated too hard. Let's check real quick. It's a 3, so yeah, it's probably about medium difficulty. That's a base. I don't necessarily want to get into a firefight right now, so let's hope that this other one over here is better. It's not the best, but I can probably sneak in that tower easily and just grab that intel.
That's a kill. We're good. Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel something anchored along the river. We move fast. Take them out before they head out on another smuggling run. Drone's up. Gunman Tango.
Okay, cool. So three missions from that one major intel. So that's good. And how many missions are in this? There's 6. So that takes out half of our missions. And we'll go ahead and... Oh, let's go grab this real quick.
Submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Because go ahead and park our little chopper just right across the little river here.
Yo, cartel gunman. I find an order.
And let's see if we can find the submarine without even getting actually in. Oh, and there's a intel right there, so that's a good thing.
Got the target. Now it's a weapon.
Spotted one with some machine guns. Got eyes on another weapon.
I don't see anybody in there either.
Our target carrying some machine
Where
guns.
are you over here?
Where you got him?
Over by the observation. I don't have a shot. Your position. Target's marked. Say the word. Target set. Ready to assault. Target down.
I bet you it's in here. I almost guarantee it.
Sighted.
Yep, that's exactly where it's at. And then when we get over here, we'll just stealth swim.
Frag out.
So there we go with that mission. And we're probably not going to get that lieutenant.
Target destroyed. We'll get stuck with that security.
Incoming mortar fire.
So let's go ahead and go up this way. We'll go there, and then we'll go down and then back up and finish these 3 missions. That way we will know where all the skill points are and the weapons and accessories cases are.
There's gotta be space. Pick up.
In there, down there, down there. And there's one by this major intel. Well, not major intel, it's intel, but
Mid, go.
why in the world is Unidad right there? I want to figure out where.
Gracias.
Also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and change my beard back. It's closer to how big my beard is right now, but I'm wanting it to be all big and bushy like this, so I guess I'll put it at that.
Frag out.
Boom. That is definitely not stairs.
I can wear this with my Class A uniform.
Let's go ahead and.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they use
So, what is this?
Find the subs and
Okay. So we'll keep that marked. Wasn't it like just midday or something like that? Like, I swear, I almost thought away from the enemies that we will go to instead. Kinda got lucky at that part. So I'm kinda curious how they would know. Go ahead and do this
The
one.
cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs.
Look how dark this is. Like, how the hell do you see me? Makes no sense at all. And there's actually a mission here called El Cerebro's. We have to investigate his secret project. So I'm assuming that's like a fully submersible sub idea on his little radio station thing. And you know what? Since we're right next to it, we kind of want those weapons.
Sweep the building, grab any useful intel you can carry, and torch the rest.
History.
Kind of standing down. We're good.
Keep our heads down, see if we can get into the secret warehouse undetected. I want to find out what else the rebels working. Let's move.
Shit, take cover.
So, here's a weapon.
Nice.
This, I think, is a pretty good sniper rifle too. It's not too bad. I like it. Then, which I'm hoping that this, yes, it is. So now we have the large. And the only reason I had the grenade launcher on this at the moment was because there was a mission where, like, we had to destroy some where's his? Oh, I'm assuming that it's like an area. Yeah, so we're in that area, so it doesn't tell us where that specifically is now. Okay, that makes more sense. There's a lot more people here than...
Spotting number 10. That's a kill.
Like, last time I checked, these are not the people that saw me. Like, man, 2 people saw me. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, we can't climb up there, but we can stealth swim and get up here.
What do you think of that? Gives a fuck. Blow it up. Who demo counts as people play.
Yeah, so that's his submarine.
Target down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So we have to go down. It's like, why are you not letting me jump that railing? And this is where I really like to have the grenade launcher on. Like, even if you see the like ACR, I'll show you it even real quick. Even though the handling on it at full auto, still very, very manageable. It's probably the only weapon that I'd recommend putting a grenade launcher on. Because stuff like that, it's really, really good for it. And we have more, so we have to steal those. I generally like having a single, just the semi-auto fire or burst fire instead of complete full auto. I don't know, I feel like it conserves more bullets because you really don't use or need all the bullets that the full auto takes out, because firing in full auto, generally, by the time you realize that you've killed the enemy, like, oh, okay, he's dead, and you release the trigger, you've probably wasted a good 3 or 4 bullets. So, and I am level 14, so now we got that awesome perk that I love, probably in my opinion the best perk in the game. So now we have our gigantic damage boost. So now I'm trying to think here, like, since, like, so I guess this is still the damage other than the D50 and the 357 Joker. That's actually one I really want. I want that one bad. The Whisper actually seems really cool too. Like, I don't know who came up with the idea for this, but this looks super cool. And that one's one of the boss weapons, the D50. And then this one, another boss weapon. This one is El Emisario, I believe, which I don't think there is another gun that's like this one. That's actually just a regular variant of it. I think that's the only one, which I think's kind of cool. I would like to see something that's like that. Have a base variant. So I don't know. Could just be me, but. So and there's a Kingslayer file that I would like to pick up.
It's history. Shit balls.
Marines, they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
This game, like, I still love this game, but I feel like they could have done a lot better and made it really worth playing to even made it worth it for those people. Like, especially for like when it's dark. Like, I mean, it is so like. Looks like light on and off. Like, I think they should have made that a mechanic to where it's harder to detect you when it's night if you keep that light off. Just like little mechanics like that, I feel like would have been very beneficial to the game. Would have made it a lot more realistic. Also made it like there's night vision and thermal vision, but like night vision, really, if you turn the brightness up, you don't need it. Same with thermal. Like, if you turn your brightness up, you can see people like it's nothing. And that's why I do have my brightness down. I'm actually attempting to put it down a little bit more.
His history.
Also, another thing, like, for pistols and such, like, this, pistol, how it can only shoot that fast, you might be able to pull your finger back farther, or, not farther, faster, than, how it's firing, but the way, like, fire rate of a pistol, all weapons, like, obviously, since, like, pistols are mostly semi-automatic. The way they do that and say there is a fire rate on a pistol is generally, like, what they're taking into account for is how long that gun actually takes to, like, I'll show you real quick, because so, like, I'll turn my night vision on so you can see too, and I'll shoot just at this tree. So, like, that's how fast, like, I'm pulling my finger faster than this, but as you can see, the sights, what they're taking into account for is how much recoil that gun actually has, and they're adjusting for that recoil to put it back to centered where it's ready to fire again accurately. So that's, like, I used to wonder that all the time, and then I was like, oh, now that makes sense. I actually do a whole bunch of shooting. I go to, if you've ever heard of Point Blank, I go to Point Blank on occasion and just go to the shooting range with my dad. And we actually went this past week, and they don't want you to look at ricochet and all that stuff, but, like, I'd sit there and you'd, like, shoot it, but you could tell that there was noticeable, like, and it can take, you can, like, real life shooting and whatnot, you can, if you practice a whole bunch, you can learn how to reduce recoil while shooting the pistol. Like, it has a gigantic recoil, and whatnot. It's the same with, like, shooting a 50 caliber sniper rifle versus a 22 hunting rifle. Like, 22 hunting rifle has absolutely no recoil. You can shoot that thing all day accurately, like rapid fire, just pull the trigger, bang, 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 and still be accurate. Like in this game, you could probably shoot the, what is it, the G28 or the Dragunov SVD, one of those, and just bang, 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 constantly, to just, and you'd probably be pretty darn accurate with it. So that's just the mechanic they use for that. Just some random kind of topics that I'm talking about. But I thought he was dead. I swear I thought he was dead. And I guess, like, I wish there was kind of like a realistic mode on here where it was like, if you actually shot somebody, like in the chest with a whatever gun, and it was like, it could honestly even be a sniper rifle, like the heavy ballistic vests. Sometimes heavy ballistic vests, they will stop a sniper rifle round depending on how far you are away.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines
But
using to smuggle
I still feel like that would be a better mechanic than what they have now, which is the bullet drop off. Because, like, I'll pull out my sniper real quick and, I don't know, let's go ahead and mark this dock. So we'll mark the very front of this dock, and we'll go down here, and actually that dock's not far enough away, but like right there, it's hitting right on at 106. But say we'll go over here, I guess, which is a huge difference, but like the 300 mark, aiming right at it, that's not a good representation. We'll say the boat, how about that? So we'll try to mark that boat, and right here, the boat, it's at 87 right now. So we'll go back a little bit, and also they do adjust for like height and whatnot drop off. So like at 168, that boat is still getting hit right on. But like, we'll go say 200 right now. Still hitting it right on. So,
We got hostiles in the area.
oh, that's great. Let's see if I can get far enough away where I can still see the boat, and I can't still see the boat. Oh, I think I just made the boat explode. We'll see if we can go over a different way and still see that boat and get farther away from it. I'll have to find a really good area for this, like maybe an airstrip or something. Yeah, because I can't see that boat anymore. But I'll do a whole separate video on bullet drop off and like some of the mechanics in this game that I think should be changed. and they probably could change it. They'd just have to do a big update for it, or something like that. And I think they could do it. And then, like, what's another one? Yeah, the mechanic where, like, one person sees you, they don't get off a shot, and you shoot them. Then, like, oh, everyone in the area knows you're there already. Like, how in the world did they know you were there? They didn't see you, they didn't look at you, or nothing, like,
We got hostiles. We got civilians.
I don't know.
Mark the target. Watch the background.
I'll mark him, and then shoot this one. Boom, right there. But, like, if you've seen people, in this game, like, if you look up, because there's people that have done it, shot, like, the farthest shot I've ever seen in this game, which, and I believe that, the farthest you can shoot, an actual enemy, by, pulling up your scope is, like, in the far 200s, maybe 300 range-ish. I'm not 100% sure about that, and that really didn't work well. But, like, the farthest shot I've seen is, a YouTuber, he had a friend online, and his friend stood down at, like, some base, hidden, but started marking a bunch of enemies. So then his buddy could see all the enemies that he marked, and he'd see the sniper and sit there from like 1,000 meters away, and he'd just pop a shot off, but he'd like be aiming so high that, and the bullet would just drop, that it was practically like the bottom of the scope was on the enemy's head, and that's what hit. Like, ridiculous drop-offs like that. Like, there's a guy who has actually killed somebody. Like, he was in the army. I can't remember where I saw this. I want to say it was like some TV show
That doesn't even make sense.
talking about this, like some military TV show, or documentary or something like that. And it was talking about this guy, and he was in Afghanistan or something like that. And there was some, I want to say it was during like Iraq and I don't know, my mind's blanking right now. Al-Qaeda, and some big Al-Qaeda leader 1,000 meters away, but he still shot him. Like, he had to adjust for like wind and such probably, but they don't have that mechanic in the game. If they had that mechanic in the game, the wind mechanic, I feel like they should, like, that's more of like a sniper ghost warrior type of thing that they would have in that kind of game. I've never played that game, but I've heard good things about it. Yeah, like, just little stuff, like that. Like, if they, I honestly wouldn't mind a wind resistance thing if they, like, had something that's like, or you had to look. So, like, and then if it was going, like, say, I don't know, 14 miles an hour winds, say, and it was facing forward, like, 1,300 meters with it staying straight or something like that. I don't know how they would be able to do that, but like, and you'd have to, in this game, that do wear vests. Like, all of Unidad has ballistic vests on. So like, either in the head, like in a certain area, like if it's not their helmet that they have on, there, or and it'd make the game a lot more challenging. And they could even like just make these more of a thing, like for the harder difficulties. Like they'd keep adding stuff, like you'd get to the hardest difficulty and it'd add the major with the sniper, and then they'd just be able to long drawn out game, and then that way it would like also bring into you're wearing that, or if you're wearing like, and each of the gear could have like some different thing that's special about them, like the tactical plate, I don't know, deflecting bullets, stops more damage or something like that. It might like say, and there'd be like a whole bunch of stuff, like the heavy IBA, you'd run a little slower, be a little slower, but maybe be able to carry a whole lot more, and give different, like based on what you want to use. Like if you wanted to use an LMG and your guy's wearing just jeans and whatever, run slow, or at least slower than others, because you're like a absolutely huge difference in it. But like if but like, I got sidetracked and I'm losing my train of thought. But oh yeah, now I get it. If you're possible, it's maybe like 12% slower than that. I don't know. Or like how fast I'm running. Like I have a sniper rifle and an assault rifle. SMG is even lighter. But since because they hold 100 rounds in one clip or one drum or whatever like that, and having like a bigger backpack, you could hold more ammo, stuff like that. Because on right now, where is all this ammo coming from? Like, I understand that it's a game, but I really want a game like if it's as real as possible. Like, I honestly don't even think they did that in the Division. Like, I don't even think they had that much to handle that kind of situation. I don't think they had that, and you could carry more ammo and such. Also, like, since there's gloves, like, have different qualities of the gloves, like, oh, I have no idea. I'd have to think about that one, like, but go into, like, an absolutely in-depth, as people, I mean, you could actually try out different things. It would kind of create a class system in the game. You're wearing a whole bunch of heavy gear. You have the heavy IBA, I don't know, the helmet, one of the helmets, or then, like, and then even the color of your gear would help put on, like Kiwani, since it's a snowier region, colder region, couldn't go in there with a tank top. It'd suck. And create that real life kind of aspect in the game. To me, it sounds like it would make it such a better game. I'm not gonna try to shoot him. But, just stuff like that, I feel like make the game so much better. It's small. It's not, I feel like it's not super detailed. They would just have to do some different software mechanics and make just a software update for that. Some of this stuff like La Plaga's hat, or the El Pupu's hat, like it'd give you more respect from the cartel, like depending on how you dress, like respecting the cartel members because you look like a hard ass. And wearing like stuff like balaclavas and bandanas and stuff increases that go shooting. And I didn't even notice you could change the color of these, but like actually like those camo ones, or something like that. I don't know, you'd give an aspect to everything. And I feel like they could probably do that. Like, it wouldn't matter nearly as much in PvE, but in PvP, I feel like they could integrate that system into the PvP system, and like to make PvP a longer lasting concept in this game, and this overall a game, another Tom Clancy game that's kind of like the Division or Wildlands, something like that, to where that you would really want to play it until the next one. Like I'm gonna call this like the Call of Duty effect. There's people that play Call of Duty probably almost as their exclusive game. They don't play much of anything else, and they play every Call of Duty every year from start, the day it releases, till the new one comes out, and that's what they do.
Maybe we need to stop a while, replenish our supplies.
Like stuff like that, and even like in PvP, like they do PvE and PvP, but like just in PvE it'd be purely so like and then like people who have super high defense, like they literally equip the heaviest stealth character could counter a defensive character super well, like he's hiding in around a corner gear, but not super heavy gear either. He's kind of like the in-between, kind of with armor wise, but like he's waiting for him and the stealth character goes around him, adds stuff like that. Like honestly, if I had all the software and know how to code a video game and make, like, I would do it in a heartbeat. Because I feel like some of these games, some of them can be like really redundant, and like there's two people, I guess, two kinds of people that like, some people like Call of Duty. The one's really good, but I haven't ever played that one, so I can't really give an accurate review on that one. Exactly this, like make it in like a survival game as well, like zombie kind of game, stuff like that. And actually, now that I do remember, it's been a long time since I played The Division, so there's some things that I've kind of like spaced out on. But like, I believe they did have a
Listen up. Steal the boat and take it to the RP so both
kind of system to where
That's a kill.
like when, depending on like the backpack you had or whatever, you could carry more loot. So that was kind of cool, but it's still kind of like, who's gonna be able to carry 20 guns? Like that's something that no one could do. Like probably even the biggest dude, if he had 20 billion different things strapped to his chest and legs, he probably couldn't carry 20 guns. Like they'd get heavy over time. Like even if they're just pistols.
You still think it's or something?
Nah, I could hook up with 22-year-olds. Sure you are. Too bad I'm the same way.
That was kind of funny. But no, like just stuff like that in games, I feel would make them just a lot better quality.
I'm opening fire.
And like even in games like that might do that, like The Division did, like, okay, you have a bag, but you can only carry so much of this, so much of this. Like say you lose something, like you have the two bigger guns, the primary and secondary weapon that you're carrying, and the sidearm that you're carrying. Those do not count. Then you could carry like 4, I don't know. Oh, come on. I didn't destroy it. It's still going. Damn it. But, yeah, like say you could carry, like 3, you have 3 primary slots. Assault rifles and SMGs take up 1 slot. Snipers take up 2 slots, and LMGs take up 3 slots because they're that big. And then like 6 sidearms that you've looted, something like that, and so then like there's that, and then like secondaries, like it'd be like, I guess I left out shotguns, so shotguns would probably be a 2 as well, and then secondaries would be the same thing. So like I guess so you'd have 2 slots, but like it'd depend, like if you had primaries mainly in the one, it would exclude primaries from the secondary slot, like assault rifles. Like if you had an assault rifle, you could not have, so if you had 2 assault rifles in the secondary slot, you could have those, but if you wanted a 3rd, you'd have to decide which one to get rid of, because you can only carry 3 assault rifles total in the bag. So that'd be that kind of system. So like if you had an LMG, it'd take out your whole primary. You can't get another LMG. You could get like a sniper and assault rifle, sniper rifles, SMG, and then like something like that. And just having something that in depth, I think would be so freaking awesome.
Some kind of old kingmaker shack. It's right in all that.
Shit, get here and we're back home off of those Middle Beach.
You still think it's 22 or something?
Nah, I can hook up with 22-year-olds. Sure you are. Too bad, none of us are the same way.
It's another thing I think that I actually like write all this stuff down. Like, pitch this to Ubisoft, be like, hey, this is exactly what you need to do in the game, or put in an update for Wildlands and continue to do it in your other games. Sorry, I'm yawning, but and then like have like a max amount of resources that you can carry, and then you can send. You have people that like help you, obviously, like you have your team, and then you could send one of your team members away to your base if you're super far away and don't want to go to it, and you can send them to
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's
go
enterprise, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
like I guess
Working time at it, picking up commercial
drop off all the stuff that you looted back at the base in like a chest or something. And there'd be like chests for each thing, so that it already be organized for you. So like primary weapons, secondary weapons, or I guess primary and secondary weapons will all be one.
The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist.
And
second, damn good. Safe houses. Never stops me the same place twice in a row, the whole 9. But he's got an assistant that does most of the
can't
work.
find space.
He spends enough time on his
Oh yeah, like the chest system was what I was talking about. So I'm still talking about all that. And just that kind of thing.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Away, and they put it in the chest or whatever, then you.
Location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our
Oh, I have no idea, like,
get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
say you had to complete a mission without them, and there's why I like the grenade launcher. But yeah, and you couldn't be with them for a mission, or they wouldn't be with you on a mission, and you'd have to complete it without that one teammate, and you still have, I don't know, however many more. And I think it'd be a really cool idea for like maybe a zombie survival game, like apocalyptic kind of thing. Which I think zombie survival games can be pretty overdone, really similar. The last actual zombie game that I probably really enjoyed was what was it called? Something Light, I think. What was that? I can't remember, but like I remember it sounded super cool, and I got it like a couple days or maybe a week or so after released, and they still had some like the pre-order bonuses to where you could be the zombie and invade people's worlds while they're like playing through the story, and like piss a whole bunch of people off because you could kill them as one of the special zombies or whatever. It might have been called a Night Stalker or something like that. But they were like super fast and just could kick your ass. So, and I remember like the first mission you actually run into them in the story. You run into them and they're hunting for you, and it just tells you to pretty much haul ass.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. Need to tail him to El Cerebro.
Get you out of the car. And,
Snatch from his soup kitchen before any nearby sicarios could swoop in and rescue him.
so, like,
You're listening? Keep your mouth shut. Because we're gonna find you, and hey, wait, it's up to you if it's a rescue or a hit. Stay tuned to DJ Perico because next up,
so, like, there's that, and it, like, I remember that mission. It was super, I was like, oh crap, run, and it was all in first person, and there's like parkour aspects to it, and I was like, man, I enjoyed being the zombie. That was the part I actually, in my opinion, it's just, okay, I can't see what I'm doing, I can't see my surroundings, so, both of them, in my opinion, were really good. Like, I mean, there wasn't even, so, like, they need a zombie to, go, and, you have a little group of people with you. You can send one or two, I believe he's over this way, if I remember from my last playthrough, this one, and, like, you'd have to make sure whoever you sent scavenging or whoever you sent back to make sure the absolutely huge open world like this game is, maybe even bigger, like, to be honest. I don't know, maybe, like, have such big, to get certain things. See, this is one part of the game, like, okay, he detected me and I killed him, but I forgot about that. I need to figure out where he is. Like, I believe. Oh, damn. So, like, say, I've been watching a lot of Walking Dead lately. Like, I'm only on, like, season 4, season 2, maybe? Yeah, like, part of season 2, and, like, had to move. Oh, I didn't mean to build him up, but, I'm gonna get absolutely screwed here. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I'm surviving this. How is someone that accurate? That's what I want to know. But yeah, like, and then, oh, I don't know, like, say it's either overrun or, oh, this would be awesome, like, how there's, like, you know how there's, like, a nemesis system kind of thing in Shadows of Mordor, and in the new game Shadows of War, which I'm super excited about. It looks awesome. Like, I thought they did amazing with Shadows of Mordor, or Shadow of Mordor, not Shadows. And I think they did amazing with that. And like, I believe it got Game of the Year. I can't remember when it was released. I think it was released 2014. I still have it. I still play it on occasion. It's actually on my PC. But yeah, like, and that one I'm gonna be getting on. I'm probably, once it comes closer to that time and a bit more available for pre-order, and once I hear more about it, and hopefully have a lot more money to where I can drop whatever on a deluxe edition and get more stuff, possibly. Like, the way they did that one, I feel like Shadows of War is going to be even better just the way of what I've seen it so far. It looks astounding, and games like that, like the Nemesis system, that I thought was cool.
That's it, we got a turret.
That's a kill. We got launch picked up.
You, depending on how you treated somebody, like if you, and it would be all different people, like if there was someone that was who's like lost a lot, like say you run into someone who's say had a wife and 2 kids all killed during the apocalypse, and all turned, and he had to kill them, or they would have killed him, and so he needed a place to stay now, and he needed a group so he could survive. And say you turned him down, he could turn into like a gigantic loose cannon who remembers that, and get in the building, and he starts his own group, and like he comes back to practically haunt you later. And
Roger that. Target marked. Lost my target.
it's okay. I'll go take him out. But yeah, like he comes to then
They're on alert.
create his own group and finds his own group of people and sees you as a threat, to then where he pretty much is a governor type character to where he wants to hurt you, and pretty much comes out in all that war. Some of your people in your group might die, and that kind of thing would happen. And you could make it like a co-op kind of game to where there's people to where like if they did die you had to restart at the last checkpoint, stuff like that. And
Shut down the helo. Get the fuck down.
So I think that'd make a really cool kind of zombie survival game. And I know I'm getting like super off topic, jumping around all this stuff, but I mean, I figure a type of conversation you can listen to and generate ideas about. And I mean, heck, I do have like I have my Instagram, Twitter. I don't know if you guys can read those. My Instagram's the only one that's really a whole lot different. Like it's all lowercase, and it's the Beard 572. Make sure there's the underscore. Between the it's and the, but yeah, like the only thing that's different with my Instagram is that there's periods between each number, so it's 5.7.2, and for some reason that's what I had to use. But yeah, like if you guys see my video and then are super like interested in anything I've talked about, shoot me like a direct message or know if Twitter calls it something else. I'm just calling them direct messages. But yeah, like, I mean, I get notifications on my phone about that kind of stuff all the time. I'm generally always around my phone, but like, I'll always, like, even if you play on PS4, like, if you wanted to play a game, I don't really have a whole lot right now. I have Rocket League, For Honor, and this essentially is all my games currently. But like, if you want to just like shoot me some direct messages on those, and be like, hey man, I thought your idea was super cool,
That's a kill.
and whatnot. Just want to like spitball and talk about different cool stuff. Like if you had a cool idea and be like, oh dude, that was so cool, I actually thought of something that was similar to that, and yada yada yada, whatever your idea was. And I mean, I enjoy that kind of thing. So like, don't ever, like, I kind of have that down there. I know it's probably kind of hard to read. It was kind of tight to try to fit everything on that. So didn't I just destroy that jammer? I thought I destroyed that jammer. There's 3 drone jammers. God, that makes this so much harder. Man, your drone in this game is like everything you need. And I did not mean to actually hit that. Where the hell is this motherfucker? You know what? I wonder if I... took that one out already. But I wonder if I take out the generator, it will do that and take out the drone jammer. It does. Awesome. That makes it so much better. Makes it so much easier on me. Let's see where he is now. Don't you bet he's actually up here.
Spotted one with some machine guns.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me a whole lot.
Yo, cartel gunman on the bridge.
I really just want to find this motherfucker already. So I'm actually going...
Our target carrying some machine guns.
No. I wonder if he's over this area. I honestly don't even remember where I found him last time. I just remember it was like exactly like this. It's stupid and so much frickin' area to cover. I'm gonna go closer to that area because I feel like he's probably over there. I want to make sure he's over there before I go all the way over this area because there's a whole bunch of people over here.
Sniper up in the tower. Alright, that's 15 of them.
There he is. Finally found that fucking bastard. So I do want to take him out and those two out. Or you know what?
No target. Repeat. No target. Target marked. Target marked.
Oh, there's a second dude there.
Target ready. Hold it down.
Man! Okay, that's ridiculous. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys know the picture. It's been super long. You know, I'm not gonna make you guys watch the rest of this stupid El Cerebro crap. I'll go ahead and, well, how far is it? So, well, we're actually in the area, so I guess, and it's jammed again, so that's always fun. But we should know where he's at. He should be right by us because he spawned there. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible because this is just painful. Like, I'm starting to ready to just get off at this point. He's just that annoying.
Eyes on two cars. Over by the house.
Sniper, top of the tower.
I got one narco. Over by the turret.
There's definitely enough helicopters in this area, though, where I can get him the hell out of here quick.
We got a few scenarios here. Over by the house. Tango to Mars. What's the word?
He's definitely over here.
Roger that. Target marked. Say the word.
Gotcha. I think you can see why I might allow myself to execute this is
I don't know why I just dropped him.
when you're wrong. I mean, you're not looking for good workers and which means like the American government blacks. You'll adjust. I don't have to adjust. this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate the contingency plan as I said in the which is going along with whatever you find people want me to do. At least not now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans is. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You know, she always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me.
Okay, I want to know why someone can still see me. Like, how in the world do you... That's fucking retarded.
Focus on the mission. We get what come looking for, you know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I almost got this. You know how quickly it is in the world. The issue of chemical binding is an issue. It'll be easy to find monoid and all I mean, just an issue. Rather, I'll take it from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
Oh, there we go, finally.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Thank God, we're finally done with that. But
Ma, we know you're looking for me. Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, Camarada. Now that you're up shit's creek as I suppose, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Forgive me for asking. What do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gummy to your father's testicle. You'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. You understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. And you're high, and you're in a critical war on rocks. Are you taking me to India, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is you simply the angry matters. Human rape, cocaine, murder. It's all nonsense. Do you think that doesn't with any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, Cerebro.
Cerebro? I am not a Cerebro. Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He's fixing to go. As though he never existed.
Interesting.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Look how Cerebro planted most of the intel on Fallen. He let us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
What the fuck is Bone talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. Sacrificial land, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supergenius shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel submarine fleet out of business. It'll take years to get that program running again.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nidia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nidia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many Chuchones come and go. When you're game, you learn to lose a few nights. But Nidia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money. Te lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
Trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces. But we're moving on.
So, really quick, I'm going to equip my favorite motherfucking tattoo. I love this tattoo. It looks awesome. Like, who wouldn't want that? That just looks badass. And then there's the new weapon we got, so. Well, I think I'm going to end it right there. Because I am honestly kind of tired of playing right now. That was kind of a pain in the ass. So, I will see you guys in the next video I do. Maybe stream. Who knows? But I will see you guys.